Hi, I am Magdalena Baczewska. In today's episode of Bach Home, I'd like to introduce you to a fascinating figure of Ignacy Jan Paderewski, Polish musician, virtuoso pianist, prolific composer, philanthropist, and a statesman. Naturally, I'll also share one of the most celebrated piano pieces by Paderewski, his Minuet in G major. When Paderewski was born in 1860, Poland did not yet exist on a map of Europe as a sovereign country. Paderewski, who had one of the most fabulous and illustrious careers in music, devoted his time, energy, and funds to furthering the cause of Polish independence. His astronomical honoraria that he commanded for his performances made him the most highly compensated pianist in history. And it is those honoraria that Paderewski used to advocate the independent Poland. Paderewski was also deeply admired for his unusual personal charm, which opened many doors and allowed for creating connections, deep connections with world leaders and statesmen. Paderewski was a man of rare generosity. In fact, together with his wife, Helena Paderewska, he was involved in multiple philanthropic activities and projects. Among those initiatives was a fund to support unemployed musicians in the United States during the Great Depression. Paderewski also established a fund for young composers in the United States. But his greatest love and passion was to see the independent Poland. Following the Treaty of Versailles, which ended World War I, Paderewski became the first Prime Minister of the independent government of Poland. After a few years of a full-time political career, Paderewski returned to music, performing again in the largest concert halls on the planet. As an arthritis sufferer, Paderewski was sent by his doctor to a more friendly climate and bought a ranch in Paso Robles, California. And it is to that ranch that Paderewski brought the first Zinfandel grapes. And if you can believe it, now the whole area is a wine country thanks to those grapes that Paderewski first brought with him. Paderewski's health declined considerably while he was on tour in 1941. He died of pneumonia at age 80 in a hotel room of the Buckingham Hotel in New York City. His body was first laid to rest in the Arlington Cemetery, later being brought to his beloved Warsaw. Paderewski's heart is encased in a bronze sculpture in a national shrine of Our Lady of Częstochowa, Poland. Now, if the music of Ignacy Jan Paderewski is any indication of how charming he was as a person, I think you will have no trouble agreeing with me that those who knew him must have found him absolutely irresistible. You're about to hear Paderewski's Minuet in G major, one of his most celebrated pieces for solo piano dating from 1887. We have wonderful footage of Paderewski himself playing this Minuet on the set of the 1937 movie called The Moonlight Sonata. And there he is, already in his mid-70s, elegant and charming as ever. And before he sits down at the piano to play the Minuet, he says, "I think I can just about manage that." Enjoy this Minuet in G major by Ignacy Jan Paderewski. Thank you for joining me today. As always, I invite you to subscribe to my channel where you will find many more videos on the Bach at Home playlist. For now, take care and stay well.